With just one click and your ESP will become a security camera. In this video I'm going to show you the improvements I made to create this feature. Before starting, I would like to remind you that this is the second part of the project, and so in this video I will not explain everything. I will only explain the code and the logic of the new feature. So let's start. Before going to the code, I would like to explain the logic behind the code. So the logic is really simple, because when the user chooses the command, basically the ESP will start a while loop, and every half a second it will send a photo to the server. The server will compare two photos with this flow right here. Basically it has two paths for two photos. Imagine first JPG and second JPG. And every half a second these two paths will have a different photos. So when, for example, we have a photos here and a photos here, the next half a second this one will become the second one will be cancelled, and the new one will be the first one. And with this flow the server will compare two photos every half a second. I hope that this explanation was clear enough, but now let's get to the code. This is the code, and now we are going to see all the changes between the last commit and the future commit for the new version. This blue stripe right here will tell all the lines that has been added after the last commit. This right here is the new function that will be active when on Telegram we are selecting the new command. This is the while loop that will last forever until this break will be called. The function takes one photo and create the HTTP connection and send the photo. Right here it's reading what the server responded. But now let's see the server and its code. This part right there is the Telegram interface that has been added, because there are new commands and a lot of new things in the Telegram interface. For example, there is the status command that says if the mode is on. There is the end motion sensor that changed this global command, but we are going to see it. And then the motion sensor that changed also this command. But the most important function is the post method for receiving all the photos from the ESP. The function receives the global variable because it's important for finishing the while loop. Right here it receives the data and it creates the first JPG. All the photo will be first JPG and then they will become second JPG. For example, if we are in the first scenario where we have only the first JPG, with this if statement we know that we can't do the comparison, and so we are just going to replace the first to the second, and so we are going to start all the flow that control all the photos. If we have two photos, we are going to check with this function. And this function is really simple, because we are using this library right here that is the same that create the video. And with this function basically we are matching two photos. The two photos have to be higher than this threshold that we can choose how much we want it to be. If it's higher than 0.9, it returns false, and if it's lower, it returns true. If this function returns true, we are going to send to the ESP32 the message that it has to create the video because something is moving. Action video basically will be the key for this if statement right here. And as you can see, if the string action is equal to video, because action is one of the objects that is on the JSON format. If it's equal, we are going to call this function that I've shown you in the last video. This is not the only thing that return from the server, and it is this mode null. If on our phone we are going to decide a command that is the end motion sensor, basically this global variable will be null. With this variable and with this if statement, the server will send to the ESP that the mode is deactivated, and from the point of view of the ESP it will catch the break, and so the while loop will be ending and it will return to this void loop standard function where it just asks if there are new commands. This was the core of the code, and as you can see I've made some changes in all the code, but I have not changed the logic. If you want to see more, check out the first video. And now I'm going to show you the terminal and the serial from the ESP and the server point of view. So right here I have the terminal for the server and the serial for the ESP32, and with my phone I'm going to choose one of the commands. What I want you to see is that right now I'm going to select the command, and so the ESP will behave in a different way. Right now the ESP get the command and it changes its behavior because now it is on the while loop, and so as you can see is sending the photo, but the server will respond with like it's not happening anything, and so it's keeping the while loop. But now I'm going to put something in front of the camera, something it's in the way, and so I have my phone that have received the photo, but the ESP is doing the video. So after it will send the video, I'm going to use the command that will end the mode. The while loop it's going like before, but now I'm going to end the motion sensor. As you can see right here, the mode has changed to null. The while loop has ended, and now the ESP32 it's basically asking for new commands. So this was the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have watched it, thank you. Thank you for all the support and all the likes, all the views. We will see on the next projects because I have big ideas, and the only thing that is keeping me from doing this is AliExpress, that has his own shipping time, but we will see on the next one.